Yo guys, welcome back to today's channel, and my name is Messiah Dixon. Nice to meet you. Back to you, Tom.
Don't close your eyes to get away. Just make my mind and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless. Yeah.
Yo guys, what's up, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello my Dixonators. Yes! I know, there's an echo, but the lighting here is eating for me, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to film here because she's cute and petite and dainty and fun. If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. Hello, grab a snack, grab some wine, some food. Y'all know me, y'all know I love me a good little monthly mental update. So this is not gonna be as long as my other monthly mental updates, but it's still going to be a pretty decent video for you guys to get the summary of how July and August has been for me so far. I give you guys partially of how the first half of July was, but I do want to give you guys the last end in August, y'all. Like, it's like so much has happened and so much has not happened at the same time. So I'm just like, I'm gonna keep it cute, but like still very descriptive so you guys know that what I've been going through, you guys can feel a part of the process with me. You know what I'm saying? As you guys may know, if you guys did not watch my last YouTube video of my monthly mental update, I was talking about my May and June of obviously this year, and y'all can tell just by my energy in that video. And my energy now, completely different. Like, completely different. I was in a very bad mind space. I was probably at the lowest mental state I could have possibly been in, just due to situations and people in my life, and you know, like just a lot of stuff happening at once type of thing that I felt like I couldn't get a grip of all at once, and it was very overstimulating and very overwhelming and stuff like that. This is obviously a safe space, so I can tell you guys out of the comfort of it being a safe space, I was drinking a lot in June, and not excessively, not crazy, but a lot more than what I was used to and prone to drinking, like type of thing, I guess you can say. And it affected my mental so much. It made me feel like I couldn't move how I wanted to move type of thing without some type of stimulation or satisfaction from drinking or anything else. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I was in a very bad mind space. I don't remember what I rated my mind set around that time, June and July. I was definitely at the start of me loving myself, and the peak, I wouldn't even say peak, honestly, it was the start of me learning how to love myself and love being around myself and surrounding myself with positive people and journaling and all that good stuff. So it's like, I was in a different place for sure than I am now, you know? So now things are so good, y'all, and I feel like it's almost like a weight off my shoulders type of thing. And it's been amazing, you guys. Like, if you guys don't know, I actually have started my 75 hard, and I started this August 1st. So that was maybe 2-3 weeks after I posted my monthly mental update of July. So when I tell you guys, it just dawned on me. I was like, you know what? Like, I want to use these next 3 months really, to better myself, and not only for myself, but for my mental, and maybe I can inspire others to do it and inspire friends and family and people, my supporters, people who watch me for me and stuff like that. And I really wanted to do that. So I was so adamant. I remember July 4th, I hung out with my friend Maya, love you girl. Hung out with my friend Maya, and I told her, I was like, I just see so many people like doing like this hard 75, like what's tea, like how, what, is it hard, da da da. And obviously, friends are gonna have their opinions, like, oh yeah, like that shit is so hard, da da da, like it's a lot of this, a lot of that, and I'll tell you guys the requirements in a little bit. When we have a conversation, it kind of stuck with me for the rest of July, and I was like, something's telling me this is something I want to do, this is something I want to use to better myself and further myself and my mental and my emotions and my physique and stuff like that. And y'all know me, I love track. So I take my body type, my body size so seriously now, just due to like me kind of reminiscing on how I used to look when I used to run track and stuff like that. So that came into play. So the last 2 weeks of July, I'm not gonna go into detail, not too crazy, but y'all know family issues and family problems and stuff like that, that stirred up for me. And that's something I've never dealt with as a person. and stuff like that. I never had issues with my mom or my siblings, any of that. Well, to a T, like siblings are siblings, obvi, you know what I'm saying? But to an extent where it can be traumatic or like mentally draining or mentally exhausting, and stuff. And it put me in a place, in a point where I knew that environment wasn't good for my mental. And I knew that environment was doing nothing but draining me and surrounding myself with things that aren't good for me. So I took the high road, you know what I'm saying? And I've learned with my mom, and I love my mom so much, y'all. That's my best friend. And learning from her to kind of just like meet people where they are and who they are as a person, regardless if it's family, regardless if it's friends or any of this sort, especially family. You know, I feel like people kind of have this mindset or mind space of thinking that you need to automatically be locked in with your family and friends just because you guys are related, and that's not true. If I'm being quite honest, it really be your family that be the ones that disrespect you the most, and people hate having that conversation, but I hate to say it's true because it builds a comfort that they think, oh, just because we're family, you can talk to me or treat me any type of way, and that should never be the case, ever. So I, to a certain extent, hold my family where I will hold my friends, because you know the disrespect can come from different depths. You know what I'm saying? I choose peace, and I choose my peace, and I choose my mental space every single time. So, and grow and surround myself with amazing people, and surround myself with people who not only I can motivate, but can motivate them as well, type of thing. And that's been very beneficial, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to mental growth, it's something that is so important to me, and it's something that I value so much, not only in myself, but in the people that I surround myself with and stuff. So that is just a short summary. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you know. But that's like kind of a short summary with how kind of like the last 2 weeks of July went, just kind of choosing my mental peace and choosing to surround myself who can uplift me, especially in times of need and times that I feel like I need friends the most. You guys know I used to live in Atlanta, so y'all know my bitches, Hendog and Peyton and Isaiah, like those are my bitches. Those are the bitches I run to 24/7, and not saying they're not a phone call away. Like, y'all, I talk to these hoes every single day, but it's the fact of having that physical comfort type of thing, to kind of reassure you that things are okay, that you're not alone. Mind you, I'm in a whole different state by myself, and I'm grateful for it, you guys. Like, I'm grateful that I'm in the position that I'm in. I'm grateful for the things that's happened in my life and stuff like that, because it wouldn't have grown me as a person if I was still in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I felt stagnated in Atlanta for a reason, and I needed to take the opportunity to mellow and resonate inside of that feeling so I can explore it and travel and just be in a whole different like aura and chapter of myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how the first or last kind of 2 weeks of July was kind of just like a realization type of thing. And obviously I met one of my friends, Darius, such an amazing person, such a great person, such a kind soul. And we literally had a conversation, and I kind of like brought up like the whole hard 75 thing, like here and there. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've been thinking about starting this whole hard 75 thing, or 75 hard, at like the first week of August. Mind you, like we hung out probably like the 28th or 29th. I don't know what, it was sometime the last couple of days of July. And I wanted to start on the first. I was like, if I'm gonna speak this into existence now, I'm gonna wanna start this now. You know what I'm saying? So that was neither here or there. And we was talking about, it was like, yeah, like da-da-da. And I like kind of broke down the rules. So now you guys can know the rules. And I'm gonna tell you guys the rules of the whole 75 hard. Basically, the whole 75 hard consists of no alcohol, no smoking, working out 2 times a day within 45 minutes. So one needs to be inside, one needs to be outside, a strict diet, and reading 10 pages of a nonfiction book a day. Now, nonfiction book shit has been fucking me up, but I'm still reading a book, you know what I'm saying? So I literally just got a nonfiction book. I had 3 books. So I had a nonfiction book, a fiction book, and a nonfiction book. I read my nonfiction and my fiction book already, so now I'm on my actual other nonfiction book, right? So I was like, we can do that. Like, I'm like, we can do that. And honestly, the thought of it was exciting me, because I was like, I've never thought about me just like cutting out like, you know, like the whole smoking and drinking stuff and all that stuff like that. Like I've never thought about doing it. Like I'm young and turned. So like why would that be an immediate thought? But then at the same time, I was like, I'm in a place and this is the perfect opportunity for me to better myself. So like, what would be the reason for me not to do it? You see what I'm saying? Like what would be, there's nothing that I need to do. I'm not too pressed, at least now in my life, to have to go out, to have to party, to have to go to bars. And my whole thing about it is that like, I don't feel like I want to be the person or feel like I need to drink or smoke to have a good time. Like, I'm funny as fuck without it. You see what I'm saying? Like, no shade. Like, I've always known that about myself, but sometimes, you know, you get so used to going out with your friends and your peoples and you're like, you know, let's get a little drink. You know, let's already get a little drink. A drink turns to another drink, to another drink, to another drink. And now I'm turned. I'm young and turned. You see what I'm saying? But I kind of wanted to back away from that mindset type of thing and just like, know that I'm doing this for myself and doing it because I love myself. And that's something that Darius told me in a podcast I was watching, is that doing things or cutting out things in your life, not because you feel like you need to, but because you love yourself and you know that's something you need, you deserve more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that drinking was very terrible for me. It's bad for you, if we're being completely honest. People hate to hear it, but it is very true. It's bad for you. Smoking can be bad for you. I just wanted this to be like a journey where I learn and love myself and just see what I can get from it. And if I don't go through the whole, my mind space was like, if I don't go through the whole 75 hard, at least I made an effort to try to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, at least start it, see how I feel. And if I don't like it and if it's not for me, then at least I know I made an effort to do it. You know what I'm saying? We started August 1st. Started August 1st. We had a schedule. We been on that schedule. We kind of shifted a little bit, but been going to the gym early in the morning. You already know me. I'm a gym rat down. I love me gym. People get on my ass about being at the gym for 3 hours, but I love the gym. I love a good shake in the cheek during my sets. Like it's a comfort. It's just, we be going to the gym and then we'll run to a track field. We'll go on a track field and we'll run. And this is every single day. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll probably run on Sunday, and then Saturday I'll probably do abs inside of this dance room, or I'll dance for 45 minutes and stuff like that. But I just make sure I'm following the requirements of doing things inside and then my workout outside. And y'all, it's been so good, bro. Like, it's felt so good. Like, I truly feel like honestly, it's gonna sound so dramatic, and this is literally the 24th to 25th. I'm literally a quarter into my 75 hard, and I feel like such a completely different person. Like, I've had a lot of temptations. I'm not perfect. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've had a lot of temptations. Like, oh my God, let me grab this, blah, blah, blah. Or let me grab this, yeah. You see what I'm saying? But I knew it was not gonna do anything. I was like, the thought of it is there, but I just know the aftermath, and I know that once I do it, I'm going to feel like shit. And not even just like physically, but just mentally, like, damn, like you could have just held off from doing it, because I don't need it. You don't need alcohol, you don't need drinking. And for my diet, it's no sodas. So, oh, and it's 1 gallon of water. I added that to mine. I wanted to do, well, it is part of it. You have to drink 1 gallon of water a day. So we have these little bottles, drink like 4 of them a day, and that's nothing. But the sweets be fucking me up. I'm gonna be so transparent with you guys. It'll be fucking me up. I've been trying. So the first week, I was fucking up some cookies. You see what I'm saying? I was fucking up some cookies. But I'm getting better at it. I'm not getting cookies. Y'all know I love me a good Oreo. I love me a good red velvet. You know what I'm saying? I love me a good hood jam. So I was like, I'm not going to do that no more. I'm not gonna do that. This journey has been nothing but like, it's like I would even call it a lesson learned, because I don't feel like it's a lesson I'm being learned, or a lesson that's being learned. I feel like I'm learning more about myself. I'm growing more into myself. And like, y'all, my progress on the gym has been sickening. And it's like, yes, like I've always had the body, you see what I'm saying? But it's like, not how I've always wanted it. And I've always been like, oh my God, it's like I'm doing so much abs, and I'm trying to prioritize doing abs 24/7, and I see no progress. But since I cut out all of those things, and I don't drink soda anymore, and like Like if I picked up a Sprite right now and I drank it, I would feel so bad. I can't do it. Like I just can't. I can't get myself to do that. So it's like the first 2 weeks of August, like we was just boom, 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 boom. Waking up early in the morning, waking up at 7, wake up at 8, go to the gym, take our creatine, take our protein, work out for 3 hours, come back, make content. I probably made the most YouTube videos in the span of 2 weeks than I've had in the span of 6 months. Like, if I'm being so honest, like, I feel such a comfort of making videos, and especially since you guys' support of my coming out video was just so heartwarming, bro. Like, you guys really did y'all ones, and y'all made me feel like this is a safe space and a comfort, and I fuck with y'all for that. So it's done nothing but really look, I'm making a video a day after I posted it, you see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I've really been doing my one, you know what I'm saying? Like, Sundays we'll wake up at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, obviously because y'all know I live in Texas, y'all know this satanic blazing ass heat. You see what I'm saying? So obviously we trying to get out and get it done before it gets hot, because who is running? We did it once. We ran one time when it was like peak at like 3 p.m. Y'all, it was 98, 99 degrees. Mind you, we didn't check the weather that day. We didn't check the weather that day. So we just like, oh yeah, like we got so much time, let's get this stuff out the way. And we both of us finna damn near pass out on this floor. You see what I'm saying? So we was like, you know, we're gonna make sure we check the weather. And yeah, and just keep it cute, because at least when we run in the morning, like it's like a cool like 84, 89, like it's not gonna peak to the 90s till about 12. And by the time it's 12, we are done with our gym session, baby. We done. You see what I'm saying? I come back, we shower, it's probably make content for like 2.5, 3 hours. I can knock out content on all platforms in like maybe 2 or 3 hours. Read my book, I'll probably read here if I don't feel like reading while running. Or I'll switch, like we'll run for one day and then the next day we'll walk. It's just the principle of just making sure you're outside for 45 minutes, and we'll walk a mile or walk 2 miles. I haven't gotten to 4 miles yet, that's my goal, but we'll walk a mile, or if we're running, we'll run 3 miles. So, you know, obviously 4 laps around this track field is a mile. And we found this new track field that's 1 lap is a mile. So I've been eating that up low key. It's just, it gets draining. And obviously y'all know I'm fucking human. We're all human. Obviously I have my days I don't want to do it. Obviously I have my days I'm like, oh, let's just sleep in, But it's just the thought of that we're literally already almost a month into this is crazy. It's crazy. So we're here to live a happy and peaceful life, and I'm in a space, an era where I refuse to allow anybody to take control of that, you know? And y'all don't overlook it when it comes to like truly surround yourself with positive people, and it's gonna have such a positive outcome at the end. Like, I've already had so many brand deals that I've worked with so far, and I'm so grateful. Y'all, I'm not gonna cry. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. I've been so grateful and stuff like that, just knowing that there is certain people who, or certain brands and partnerships who are watching me and, you know, are motivating me like, oh my God, we love your 75 hard, here's gifts, and it warms my heart to feel like I started this doing it for myself, and it's paying off, and knowing that there's other people who are watching me doing it. Like, there's always eyes on you. I want everybody to always remember that. Regardless of the eyes you don't want on you, somebody's always watching you. You know what I'm saying? And I always take that with a grain of salt. And I put my all into my content, and I put my all into what I love, and I love making sure you guys are in this process with me, and knowing that it's not peaches and cream and rainbows and potlucks all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my days too. Like, bad bitches have bad days too. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this is the gag of it all. I haven't had anxiety for the past 24, 25 days. Crazy, right? Crazy. And it almost feels like all this stuff that I just told you guys that you're not supposed to be doing during 75 hard, I really feel like, I hate to admit it, I'm trying not to admit it, but I know deep down that's the truth. I feel like all that my anxiety stemmed from that, and I wake up perfectly fine. I wake up energized, and if there's times I have to deal with confrontation, or times I feel like I'm upset or frustrated or mad, I don't have anxiety about it. Like obviously I feel those emotions, but it's not tagged along with anxiety. I've had anxiety for almost a whole month and a half. Month and a half is crazy, a month. From the end of July to now, I haven't had anxiety. So yeah, a whole month. And like, that's crazy to me, because one thing about me, y'all, I have anxiety. I used to have anxiety every single day. Every single day. I hide it very well. I had anxiety every single day, and that honestly is what pushed me more to do this. You know, after the second week, I was like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not jittery anymore. I'm not fidgety. I can read through pages. I don't have a short attention span. I can read this book for like 2 hours straight and I will completely be lost in time. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that feeling. It makes me feel good as a person. It feels like, I don't want to say normal is a crazy word. I just feel like me. I feel like myself. I feel like I'm catering or feeding my inner childhood or my inner child by reading a lot and being so caught into a book. And I don't know, it makes me happy. I don't know. I've just been very happy, y'all. Like, I've been so happy. I have so much planned for these next 4 months. So I really gotta do my one. I gotta do my one. I do wanna go to like New York in September next month. I got invited to Rolling Loud. That was fun. I'm excited about that. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Yeah, I got like some stuff in like October and November, but I'm not gonna tell y'all that. I'm just gonna pop out with it and y'all can be like, oh my God. I get to see my bitches back at home for Thanksgiving and we're gonna watch Wicked together. So like, I'm doing everything in my plan to make sure I give you guys the content and make sure I just really pop my one and stack this cash and stack this bread. And yeah, y'all, like, life's been good. Like, I've been good. Like, everything always works out at the end. And I'm just grateful to be in the position that I am in and just be able to, like, enjoy every day and take everything day by day and just, yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Ooh. So if I had to rate, and y'all gonna think I'm dramatic, oh my God, like, he's dragging, da da da. If I had to rate this past month on a scale of 1 to 10, it would be a cool like 9.5. Like realistically, like it would be a cool 9.5. Like this month has been nothing but peaceful for me, and my mama's birthday is coming up, so make sure you guys wish her happy birthday in the comments so I can screenshot it so she knows that my Dixonators loved her dearly to bring me on this earth, you know. And yeah, you guys, it literally slipped my mind. I was thinking all day today. I was like, what YouTube video am I gonna film? And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're almost at the end of the month. Obviously, I don't know what's gonna happen, but the month ends in like 5 days. So I'm like, this is not gonna take away that I've had a great month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep popping my shit, and I'm just like, I got new gym clothes, so I'm like, like, one thing about me, I don't know if it applies to you guys too, when I get new clothes, when it comes to going to the gym, I'm like excited. Like, I'm like jittery to like go to the gym on Monday. Like, I just want to wear these clothes. Like, that's literally all I want to do. So, and y'all shall see me again in September, and hopefully, like, I don't know, I'll probably be talking about the festival with you guys. So, Doja, thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video with me and sticking with me and sticking around. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. And I shall see y'all in the next video. And love yous.